Hi everybody, this is Mr. Roche. We're working on trying to implement bubble sort, and we basically know the algorithm pretty well. Okay, the idea is you compare two numbers next to each other and you swap the one that's if the lower one's higher in the list, then keep bubbling it up to the top of the list. Okay, we came up with this in a routine for a quick way to just get the first one, like taking the whole list and finding or moving the highest number, largest number in the list to the top, to the end of the list. That's what this does. But let's start again, and we're looking at our book too. So let's just try a whole other one, and we can just try it. Okay, so I'm gonna just start. Okay, I got my class right, basically. And we're using the default constructor, and what we'll do is go like this. Public int, we'll return a list, or a link to it, I guess. Um, do bubble sort homework. Okay, like that. And it'll take in a list, which is the num list. Okay, now, I guess the way I was doing it was I was trying to make the bubbling routine work. Okay, so if I take some list that starts at 0 and ends at some number, the end number, last digit or whatever, last index number, I would look at the numbers and then bubble them all the way up, bubble the biggest one up to the rightmost side, basically. Okay, and I'm going to try that. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to return the num list. Okay, back up to whoever called it. So you send in the num list, we fix it, we sort it, and then I'm going to do return it. Okay. Okay, and I have to fix this, capitalize that. Okay. Okay. So basically, like last time I did this with a while loop, but in the book there's a for loop. Okay. So we're gonna go from 0 to the end of the list. Okay. So for right now, I'm gonna make this thing called end of list. Okay. And that's gonna equal, right now it's gonna equal num list dot length. Okay. So I can find the name of the list, and that's what I'm going to do. Okay, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. This is like a loop that's going to go for int, some int, like an index, equals 0, while I is less than the end of the list. And that might be like, maybe we have to do -1 or something like that. And then I'm going to plus it, because it's going to keep going across, get all the things in the list, right? Plus I. Okay. And we're going to do this. Okay. And basically, what we're going to do is, I think this might have to be -1, because it has to be something to compare to. So we'll try that. And basically, what we're going to do, what we did before. Okay. We have a start value, which is going to be num list of I. Is greater than num list of I plus 1, then we're going to swap. Okay. And the way to do that is we can make a temporary value, which is going to equal num list of I. And then we're going to move the value right above it into numList of I, and then we're going to say numList of I plus 1 is going to equal the temp. So this is a swap. Okay, that's what's going on, okay? And that basically would cover it, right? For each, just for one, this would run it like once, one time. So really the trick is just changing this end of list value, because you know that as you progressively go up, as soon as you do one of these passes, the top number is going to be here, okay? So now what I want to do is you want to kind of run it and test it out, okay? So I got the console window up here. Yeah. What I'm going to do is go back to, this is main, okay? We have sort main, that's good. Guess what I want to do is, and we have this thing now where you sort of make numbers. One thing I might want to do is turn on the print statements again and find out what the lists look like for short-term lists. You can find out what's happening. Okay, so I'm going to turn this back on. So right after you make the numbers, right, you want to find out like what basically what numList is. So we're going to do that, okay? And then there's some stuff here which we don't want. But I'm going to turn on, okay. So we print out the list of numbers, okay? And then in this part, what I actually want to do is I just want to do one for bubble sort. I don't want to do them all together yet. So I'm going to go like this and comment out all of the code to run any one of the sorting routines, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy one of them, okay? So I'm going to change it to bubble sort. So we go like this and say bubble sort. Let's call it B sort. Is going to equal new bubble sort, and we're going to send it the num list. Oh, I think we should new bubble sort. Actually, we don't have to send it anything. Okay. There's an error here because this is the first time, because we commented stuff out above. This is the first time start time's used, so there needs to be a declaration. Do this. The num list is going to come back from, let me see, B sort. And we're going to say dot do bubble sort for homework. Okay. And I think in this one you actually have to send it to num list. Okay. And then this is wrong because this has to be a long as well. It has to have a declaration for that. And then I'm okay. And then I'm going to turn this back on to be able to print the sorted list.